All right, so let's talk about the basic COBOL here. So now that you've made hello world, you can then use variables. So here's a simple example of variables. Let's see if I can get my right window open. There we are. So I think I've got this one here. Nope, I don't. All right. CBL. All right. So now I have identification division. It is just the name of the program. And here's the data division. And what you do here is you define a working storage section, and then you have variables. I made one called name and one called num. And by the way, after I wrote this project, I learned that this is not a best practice. It's better to put a WS dash in front of all your variables so you don't hit a reserved word. But anyway, now I have name and num, and you can move data into name and move data into num and then display it. So you can do very simple variable storage and echoing it back here. And here's the variable types. A 9 is for numeric data, an A is for alphabetic data, and there are a few other choices, but those are the main types you use. So now you can use compute to compute things. This is where you would put an equation, compute. Flag equals flag times flag minus flag times 99 times number. You can do mathematics that way. So you can, so this one you run to get the flag. And someone was asking a question about the HTTP GET. So let me give this a try. Here's the get1.cobol. And I think I've got that one ready. Get. I called it get.cobol. All right, this one here is going to print out an HTTP GET request. So I define a GET line and then a host line, the two lines of an HTTP request in its simplest case. That's what goes in the first line. This is what goes in the second line. And then you have a carriage return. I define a carriage return up here with a hexadecimal value of 0A. So if I run that one, it prints out the structure of an HTTP request. And so if I send it to my server by just piping it through Netcat to ad.samsclass.info on port 80, it succeeded and gave me a 200 OK. So it understood me, and then it even gave me a custom message because it detected that I was coming in from COBOL. So now all you have to do is modify it so it adds a user agent here. And if you do, then it should echo a flag back to you. And let's see if anyone, he says he's getting a 301 moved permanently. So let me just try it here. I may expose the flag, but I'm willing to take that chance. So I'm going to copy get.cobol to get2.cobol. All right, so all I have to do is add another line here. So I guess I'll just copy and call this user line, UA line, I guess. And that's probably fine. And then here, whoa, something bad happened. Let's get out of here. Aha, okay, Control X, Control C, Control X, FG, okay. Now, Control X, N, all right, let me try it again. I want to make an extra line here with Control K, U, U, okay. That's gonna be user agent line. All right, and now I want to copy this line. All right, and what I got to do is put something in UA line here. Okay, and this would be that user agent. I'm going to put it up wrong because then I won't reveal the flag. That's my plan. Yeah?
The firewall rules are pointing out this. In GCP, when you allow HTTP and HTTPS, it's basically saying, do you want to run a web server? But anything going in to your VM, that's allowed. Anything going out is blocked.
All right, let's see if this runs.
That's why I said no.
All right, and then compile that thing with this right here. So gobc minus free minus x get 2 dot, gotta have an x there. All right, get 2 is the output, and the input is get 2 dot cobalt. All right, and if I run that, it prints out that stuff. It looks pretty good. So if I pipe that into this, it gives me a 200 OK. And it doesn't give me the flag because I made it so it had an X there. But if you just put it without the X, you should be all right. So you say you're put that UA line in the shared notes. Well, I suppose I could. Let's see, Control C, cat. Anyway, let me, so that's how it works. Let me stop recording this video.